I can do this. Emergency Where am I? Okay, I wanted to be second, done. Nice. Ah, damn. Like sweating. Hey guys and girls, French bro here. Competition. Tough competition. So, for the version Purge Challenge 5, one of the hardest challenges in the game, right now, the amount of players who are trying this and really trying to be great at this is enormous. There's so many good players in this leaderboard. I feel like the top 50 itself is pretty insane in my opinion, okay? That's like so many skilled players. Like getting 5 minutes 45 seconds is really tough to me. And so yeah, so I was able to get top 10 worldwide, which to me is really great. I'm happy, okay? And I was also able to get, well, at least at the moment of the video, I was the number 2 Nell, okay? I was really close to that guy, a few seconds away, right? Oh yeah, so for once, the way I was able to get up here was not strategy, was not, I think basically being smart was really not the key. It was to just get better. I basically improved skill-wise, and that's how I was able to climb the ranks a little bit and get top 10, okay? So happy from it. It's interesting basically to have a leaderboard based on skill, because so many people play, so many people understand and know what's up here, they know how to get up here. So yeah, very cool for me, very fun. Playing Nell, so the new girl, you know, very, very fun. Okay, let's go over the build. So, Death by 1,000 Cats. Super, super cool trigger module that for once I get to use, and that is insane. It's basically giving you a few millions. Well, when this triggers, because it's going to hit multiple targets, it's going to be a few millions damage hit, so very, very strong. Just use it one time, try. If you did watch the gameplay, you probably understand the strength of Death by 1,000 Cats. Parabion might be better, but it is really hard to say, but this is a good pick. Shattered Heart. So if you don't know, this gives you a 30% skill critical hit rate increase, and basically lets you get to 100% critical hit rate, okay? So very, very strong and good for performance, I would say. Everybody's using this, yeah. Then here, I decided to go max cooldown with the build. Some people, you know, they go with power increase instead because it gives you a lot more skill power, but honestly, I found going for cooldown here and having more damage on my external set better, you know, than using Hunter set, for example. So yeah, then we have like emergency measures, front lines, skill inside concentration. I would say the special mode here that I chose, and I really like this build. I've not seen anyone else use it, so I think I'm cool, is Preemptive Strike. Challenge 5 has enemies that actually have shields. So basically what this thing does is every time an enemy is still shielded, so elites have like a lot of shield, they do take a lot more damage, okay? So when the initial hit comes in, so what happens when you go into a room, you are going to use skill number 2, okay? So basically put this thing that hits all of them, then you're going to get to use skill number 3 to put them, grab them and put them all together, okay? And at this point, you then use skill number 1 to kill all of them at once with 1 or 2 shots, okay? That's what you do. So, I hit them with this. So, oops, I hit them with this, okay? Boom, when I just strike triggers on the little enemies and one-shot them, okay? Then this triggers as well, and it still have shields at this point, so they're still getting hit by this a lot, okay? And that's an extra 17%, that's insane, okay? And then I use my number 1 and they also get hit by that if they still have some shit, if, you know, so very perfect for me, perfect. I think that's the best. Some people choose different mods, you know, like they go with, let me show you. They go with experience sheet. Most players go with experience sheet, but it's only 8%. So honestly, way better and makes more sense to me. It's more logical because the sheet ideas the way it's being played. So okay, And here, nothing too special, skill expansion, just to get enough range with my skill number 2 to then this one to pair them together, and also to get hits with the skill number 1 on the bigger range, okay, which matters as well, I would say. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the build. For the reactor, I went with skill critical damage and skill cooldown. I wasn't sure if you should go with something like something like this, Legion of Immortality and skill cooldown, because you are fighting the Legion of Immortality, okay? So wasn't sure, I'm still not sure, but I think this might be better. How to say, but skill critical damage is probably a little bit above that. I will never know. So yeah, anyways, Reactor level 5 to make sure that actually matters, by the way. Reactor level 5 or on Nell here, but considering how many good players are playing, you want to have this extra bit of power, okay? Unlimited Mudge, auxiliary power with electric resistance, okay? So, I mean, I still die extremely fast, but I resist a bit more than if I didn't have it, okay? So yeah, max electric resistance, which does work in challenge map, just so you know. You could go with defense, it's probably just as good, I would say, but yeah, there we go. The Arche tuning. So what I went with myself, well, pretty simple, honestly, nothing is crazy here. So just skill power, extra bit of range, extra bit of power, extra bit of critical damage, and non-attribute cohesion, which is pretty insane. And you're going to have it bank triggered the whole time, okay? So yeah, pretty standard tree. I would say I couldn't really go and I would say play in a more fun way. Maybe I could go. Maybe I could actually go to here Exotic, but question mark. Maybe. What do you think? Tell me if one of you tried and found something interesting here. Okay, inversionary first. Extremely important. Okay, very important. So you don't have max cooldown with this build, okay? We didn't go with Hunter set. So the way I decided to do it is to complete my build and give him max cooldown every now and then. Every time this triggers, okay, I actually have my cooldown capped at the best possible, best cooldown possible, okay? So use that, I think it's the best. Then I have extra MP. Without that, you are going to run out of MP. Literally, the build do not work without this, so use this. And yeah, you will still run out of MP sometimes, but you will see that this comes in clutch like crazy in when you need it, and you will not have to pick MP as much because of it, especially if you get lucky. This gives you a little bit of weak point damage. It's not really also some skill duration, but honestly, this isn't crazy. This doesn't help much, but even if it helps me a very tiny bit, because the leaderboards, everything is so close. It's like once if you do 1 second better, you probably get higher ranked. So I was like, have to go with this now. I see some resistance here, you know. I just play risky, right? Play risky. Yeah. Now the guns. So I decided to go with one. Grappling hook charge time increase is so important here. Sometimes I use my grappling hook every 4 or 5 seconds, I would say. So having at least one makes me 5 or 6 maybe 5 or 6 seconds faster overall. So yeah, again, slightly higher in the leaderboards. So yeah, sprint speed times 2, 19 and 18%. I would be definitely a bit higher if I had 20% on both, but it is how it is, and that's great enough. No complaints here. For the build, you're not going to use the gun, so honestly, nothing matters here except for better weapon weight. Okay, at some point during the run, you switch to the rocket launcher one time, and you gain like half a second thanks to that. So might seem stupid, but again, a tiny detail that helps you gain a second or two and put you higher on the leaderboard again. Bushwalk, which I don't choose enough yet. If I shoot an enemy once, I get a sprint boost of 24%, which is basically I reach the max speed with that. Okay, so massive. That's why I'm playing Secret Garden. Oh yeah, obviously, Secret Garden is giving an extra 50% skill power. If you do the math here, I mean 50 percent plus, whatever, or basically a whole bunch of damage. Okay, and yeah, that's there goes my restaurant really good to break the shield of the boss at some point. Nothing too crazy here. So, and well, very good rolls, obviously very good rolls here. I probably should switch recall to like better weapon change speed in the rolls, but other than that, I think I have some pretty good rolls. And this, I don't even bother using it. So yeah, tell me what you think. What are your thoughts of this? I really tried a lot, and as I said, I really tried to be literally more skilled. I worked on my own skill, like speed, precision, this kind of thing. I tried to be better at everything, and that's how I was able to get top 10, and I'm happy with it. So see you next video. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the step-by-step quick analysis. See you next time. Bye bye.